Castranger.
Welcome one and all to another episode of Extra Castranger.
What up, bitches?
Oh shit, Greencaster's here.
Just in time for Christmas.
Oh,
We got Red and Greencaster, neither of whom we were expecting to have tonight.
We can fuse into Christmas Caster.
Quick, go on the Santa hat.
Do the fusion dance.
Fusion. Ha!
Boom! Christmas caster.
Oh, Raven's got the Santa hat over his actual hat now. That's Christmas form.
Because why wouldn't
Now I have to do Red Caster Christmas form.
It's a Christmas miracle.
And joining us as well in place of Pink Caster is our good friend Dreamcaster.
Hi.
And joining us via the Discords is our glorious editor, Mr. Amos. Please say hi.
Hey, what's up?
Holy shit.
Awkward!
I rarely don't hear your voice, like, only once a year. This is awkward.
It's that time of year.
No,
Really? You don't
usually
hear my
that...
voice in your dreams, Gar?
No, usually that one time of year is in May.
Do you only dream about me in May? That's weird.
You're all weird.
Alright, we got
That's from
lots of news.
Greencaster.
We got lots of news stories this week, so let's rev through them.
Woo!
First off, this one's not actually news, but more of a tweet I saw that was hilarious. Imagine if Shinosuke, who's Kamen Rider Drive, transformed, the tire came out, ran into a sharp object, and just lost all its air before even getting to him.
Deflated.
Wow.
Type flat!
No,
That is a tweet that comes at us from @SpaceKita with 2 A's.
That seems almost like the kind of thing that might actually happen.
It seems like something that would be in like a hyper battle video.
Yeah.
that would have
And
been a
like
robot chicken sketch.
But unfortunately, his name is Space Kita, and therefore he fails.
What were you saying, Anthony?
I was gonna say maybe the sound effect for that is like the Price is Right like fail sound effect.
I could see that. All right, next actual news first. Actual news this time.
I don't know what happened.
Kamen Rider Drive meets Stan the Man. Ryoma Takeuchi, who played Kamen Rider Drive, had the honor of meeting the father of Marvel Comics, Stan Lee. Ryoma is actually known to be a big fan of American comics. During the opening ceremony of the event that they met at, Ryoma pitched to him that he wants to play a Marvel superhero. So imagine Kamen Rider Drive playing a Marvel Cinematic Universe character.
I would welcome this.
They will team up with Toei, and Drive will become an Avenger.
Fuck yeah!
Yes! 100%!
Now,
1,000%!
now, hang on. First off, he has to do things that, Tony Stark wouldn't do, but he also needs to do things that he would do. So, in that tiny little
Tony
gray
Stark!
area.
I don't know, it just seems like a package of bootleg toys where it just has the Avengers on it.
It's Super Justice Team! Iron Man, Spider-Man, Kamen Rider Drive,
Shrek.
Winnie the Pooh,
Right?
Lightning
a
McQueen.
Power Ranger.
One Power Ranger, but
Yeah.
a different series on the wrong color.
Yep. The best team up.
Yep.
Super Justice Team.
The sense of right
The
aligned.
new Justice
Yes,
Team.
sense of right.
Yeah. Alright.
Sense of rightalizers.
Super duper guy.
Oh,
Okay.
geez, I just watched that today.
Bootleg Toys is a fun Facebook group. Moving on.
Motorcycle the Pooh.
Sorry.
Just laughing my ass off at Motorcycle the Pooh.
I mean,
This has nothing to do
if you
with
tweaked
Kamen Rider.
Kamen
Unless,
Rider
no, wait,
Laser
he's
a
on a
little bit.
motorcycle. It
Oh,
does
God.
have to do with... no,
It
he's not-
plays Gangnam Style!
He's not on a motorcycle either.
I
despite
mean,
being called that.
technically that could be the thumbnail if you want to Photoshop Laser into Winnie the Pooh.
That would
I
have-
really don't.
just double decker, bunch of honeypots. Oh, balls.
Motorcycle the Pooh.
No.
It's now the episode title.
It seems I've run out of honey again.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Oh, no.
That's perfect.
This episode has a different title for a reason you'll see in a little bit.
Yeah, we'll see if it's better or not.
Moving on to our next story.
Is the title Bitch I'm Fabulous?
No, you'll see.
Then it fails.
Well, wait till I tell you what it is.
It doesn't beat Bitch I'm Fabulous.
That's not even what it was gonna be. Kyoto Prefectural Police Department reported that Kamen Rider actor Satoshi Matsuda, who played Kamen Rider Knight in Ryuki, apparently apprehended a criminal taking upskirt photographs of his wife.
That's really fucking cool.
Matsuda and his wife were shopping at a commercial facility in Kumiyama Town in Kyoto, and he noticed his wife scream, and then seized the criminal who was trying to escape and handed him over to the authorities.
Do you think he posed?
I fucking hope so.
Did you think he tried to toss him into the mirror dimension, but he just broke the glass? And like, oh shit, that was like
straight
10
up,
years
just
ago.
straight up.
Well, they knocked him out.
I don't hope he posed, because that would be wasted time when he could have been rescuing his girl.
Then you laying on my... No, he just played Ren. You touching my girl?
No, it's like toss him into the mirror world, just straight up Persona 4 his ass.
No, man, just takes his mirror monster and eats
In
him.
the real world, he probably just beat him up a bit.
Yeah, with Kenzaki, like, yeah!
No, with just his fists. because
Kenzaki?
This is the real
Yeah,
world. we're
Kenzaki
talking
from
about.
Blade.
Okay. Anyways, congrats to him for being a real life hero.
A
Yeah.
real American hero.
G.I. Joe is there.
Speaking of heroes in real life, the world was surprised and left with mixed emotions when Gosei's Gosei Black actor Hamao Kyosuke suddenly announced his retirement from the entertainment industry to pursue his studies back in 2013.
Yeah.
And while he's having a normal life as a student, he posted an open message telling about what he's been through these past couple weeks. On December 5th, he posted a blog message, which was shared on Twitter by his friend Huma, a stage set designer. Written below is the translated version of the post.
And since I read it, I'm gonna sum it up.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm in New York. Stop following me. Bye.
Leave Agri alone!
Ichi, look at the news.
Hmm?
Look at the news.
Leave Gosei Black alone. I forgot you wrote that.
Leave Brittany alone. Brittany? Oh, sorry.
Britney
So yeah,
Spears.
basically...
The last time Britney Spears did not play Gosei Black. We need to remember this.
So yeah, basically he's telling his fans that he loves and appreciates their attention, but he doesn't want to be so much in the public eye anymore.
Guys, we need to go to New York and find him.
No.
And beat the shit out of
Way
him.
to do exact opposite of what he just
Well,
asked.
I want to go to New York and be like, hey, big fan, selfie, okay, bye.
I want to be like, hey,
Service
big
and wear
fan, knee to
sunglasses
the
and
balls.
keep it-
I want to go, hey, your show's not that great. Bye.
And then I would show
I would imagine that would hurt most.
up, hey, you're the worst Black Ranger.
And
Bye.
I'm talking about knee to the balls here.
Alright, next. Oh!
Disclaimer, I don't actually want to knee Gosei Black in the balls.
Oh dear.
Rumors about the spring movie Tyson have come up
Take these as a grain of salt.
with a grain of salt. Stop chiming
Hashtag
out.
as a grain of salt.
Yeah. The announcement features 3 Kamen Rider logos at the end of the Kamen Rider Heisei Generations film. The 1971 logo, the Exe logo, and the fucking Den-O logo.
Oh.
God fucking
Den-O's coming back for another fucking crossover movie.
It's been 10 years, he's coming back.
10 years will give you such a crick in the neck!
Has it really
Wait,
been
he kinda is a genie,
Has
right?
it really been 10 years since
Yes.
Den-O? I couldn't tell considering he's been in fucking everything
I know, right?
Okay, okay, it's been 10 years since his series has been over.
Okay, let's clarify. The last time Den-O was the focus of a movie was actually 2011 in O's Den-O Let's Go Kamen Rider.
So chances are they're just going to get Seiji Takawa be in the Momotaro suit and call himself Den-O again. Instead of, actually contacting Takeru Sato, asking if he wants
He's
to come
too
back.
expensive!
Yeah.
The man is a frigging giant-ass movie star right now. They couldn't afford him.
He's doing shit like Beck and Rurouni Kenshin.
That is true.
Anyway,
With Kamen Rider actors becoming so popular.
It doesn't matter. Why is Den-O still a thing?
Because they need time travel.
Because it's
What's
really
the
easy
deal
for them.
with Den-O?
Because it's really easy for them to pull a bunch of voice actors instead of actual live-action actors who are probably worth a lot more.
yeah, that.
So we're not going to get Deneb, but we're just going to get the core 4.
If we don't get Deneb and Zeranos, I quit this movie. Fuck!
Ichi. It's Den-O. They're never going to bring him back.
But they had
Brought him back in Drives movies.
Yeah. Zeranos got his own movie afterwards.
They did. I honestly forgot in Tyson GP, they brought back Deneb and Zeranos.
Anyways, Next,
What's the deal with Dano?
we got a spy shot from some
Deal with
Rider
Jason.
filming, which shows us the backside of Exade Drive Gamer, confirming what color scheme he looks like, and it looks pretty good.
So chances are this is going to be the Hyper Battle video, or it's going to be like the Icon mini-series that they did.
Maybe.
Oh my god, can it be like the Icon?
We're gonna get like Legend Gashet miniseries.
Yes.
Alright, next. Official images of the Rider Gashet case, which comes with Proto Geki Tatsu robots, like we talked about a couple months ago. And as any good Rider fan will know, it's pretty much a redesigned suitcase from Forze.
So you're telling me when I buy this, it's going to be a box inside a box?
I love how you said when, not if.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to get this.
It holds
So-
quite a few.
It's
All right,
the Rider
I
case.
swear right now I will not get this.
Okay, we'll see.
I'm gonna see it later on.
No, it's going to be lame.
It's already here.
It
The
is.
no, it's
No.
Already here!
no.
It's already-
in English!
It's already in Lane's room.
He has the Forze one. The Rider Gashet case carries up to 11 gashets, perfect for carrying all your gashets in one item.
Because everyone's gonna be dragging around their gash.
Because you could fit all 10 main storyline games in it, plus the Proto Geki Tatsu one it comes with.
Well, it's better than what the Forza one did. We're only going to let you carry 4.
4 switches?
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
And then the rest was just packaging.
So the case and gashet combo costs 5,400 yen and is set for December 28th release. So just after Christmas.
What
That's
does that-
smart.
What does that translate to in terms of Canadian?
After customs and markup, probably in the realm of 70, 80
70? Huh?
70 for a plastic box.
for one gashet and a box to put other gashets in.
How about now?
You crazy Dutch bastard. Next.
If there's one thing, if there are two things I can't stand in this world: people who are intolerant of other people's cultures,
And the
And the
Dutch.
I
And
saw that movie like 30 times.
I love it.
Goody.
Anyways,
Goody.
official images of the Mighty Brothers XX gashet have gone up.
Pretty.
It's a biggin'. It's the
Does
first.
it like divide in half?
Yeah, it's like it's like doubly wide because it goes in both slots at the same time.
I bet you it does.
I knew
Yeah,
you were, I
that's
knew you were
what-
gonna
it's
do that.
based
It
on
says
porn
XX.
games.
I swear this is a fucking Transformer reference with Jetfire and Jetstorm from Transformers Animated.
I thought it was a reference
Gar.
to Mario Brothers.
That's
Or
more what it
that's-
is.
Just the color scheme reminds me of Jetfire and Jetstorm.
Yeah.
Not
So
as good as Blitz. Sorry.
no, that's fine. So
Fine.
to get the DX Mighty
No,
Brothers
you're right,
XX gashet, 2,700 yen, which is about the cost of a normal gashet, so not too much more expensive.
Good.
Set for December 23rd release, just before Christmas, like it fucking should be.
And we're gonna give you the thing that won't appear till next year.
You
First.
can only buy it on Christmas Eve. Good fucking luck.
You got some old miserly Japanese person like, bah, humbug.
I have to get the Turbamental!
You're going to create 10 of them.
Give
Yeah.
me the
10!
Next.
What the
I
fuck?
know,
Okay.
Wonderful.
Okay, so while I have seen this before, I'm going to reenact the reaction that I made when I
What
first
the
saw
fuck
this.
is that? What are you? Suck my dick!
Xade Maximum Gamer level 99!
Ah!
Why?
They took the level 1 body and made it a fucking mech suit!
How
Oh!
great.
My god! It's fucking hideous!
Does this thing have a level 1 form?
Oh my god.
And just the head just pops off and,
No,
and
it's
his
just
head
the
just
head.
pops up?
I was just going for a reaction. It doesn't look off.
You know what the worst
Is that
part-
stuff on his leg supposed to be there? Like,
Why is there
Armor?
like a wheel on it?
It's no, that's something else. What we're looking at is this one here. This is the gashet, and it's got X8's fucking head on it that he presses down like it's one of those fucking candy toy things.
Dun, 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 dun. The boot.
but
Dun,
like,
dun.
I look at his leg and I see that image of him on a screen. Is that part of his leg or?
Oh no,
No,
that's the
the belt.
display on his belt.
Ah,
See,
Okay.
this is what his leg looks like.
So, it's like
it doesn't look
vials.
that bad. Come on now, it's just the
I
chest
think
plate,
it's cute.
and the chest plate
But I
doesn't
mean,
even
I'm
look
me.
terrible.
I literally, when I saw this, I laughed for, hand to God, I laughed for 10 minutes straight.
I mean, it's stupid. It's stupid looking, but it's not bad looking. It's not visually unpleasing. It's just stupid looking. Like
It's like Suika arms.
Like, I hate
From
to say
Gaia.
it, but like you look at a lot of the forms in this show, and a lot of them are just plain stupid looking because it's video games. It's just stupid.
No, I know. Like
forms.
it's completely obvious what they were going for and why, and I understand. But just God, like,
This
it's
gives me some
hilarious.
Gurren Lagann feels for some reason.
I know, right?
It's just
God.
like you stuck a head on something.
There! Now we have two heads!
You stuck a head on another head.
Yep.
Yep. Good.
Head.
See, I've never been a fan of the super deformed aesthetic as it's been used in X-Aid as it stands. And I've only watched 3 episodes. I'm only 3 episodes in. I'm sorry, guys, but like
Well,
I am. I'm only 3 episodes in, and I've not been a fan of the super deformed thing. Like it's so jarring, and I can't get over it. Like.
Oh, don't worry.
They start using it less and less.
They can only really be useless to me. Like any attempts to make them look useful just comes off as comical to me.
Well-
But they can't be anything else.
They explain what their express purpose of the
They
level
look
ones
like
are.
sprites. I get it.
That's
they look like
yeah.
sprites. Yeah, I do understand. It's just fucking stupid.
Hey guys, level 1 Gar.
So, if we zoom in on this scan and go down to the bottom, there's actually the hint at what could be his final form.
Super Saiyan 3.
Level 99X, I believe, is the rumored name.
Why is it not level 100?
It could be level 100, I don't know.
Because that will be the final form.
But the interesting part is that this form will actually have a different device attached to the top and front of the gamer driver. It's only silhouetted so far, but
Now,
we'll get info on that soon, probably.
is this his final form?
Probably.
It's kind of like Kiwami.
If it is, this is the earliest we've ever seen a final form, because this is episode 9.
Yeah, we're on episode 9.
But yeah,
If we're getting scans of the final form,
Well,
it's actually just going to end short.
silhouetted.
no, it just means that he'll be facing really powerful threats.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Kiwami, where it's like you had a lock seed, then you got a thing that plugs into the lock seed, you plug it open and...
What if though? Halfway through the series, he has to get a new game. And all these powers become
Well,
useless.
I mean, we can
Mighty
clearly
Action
we
Y.
can clearly see
Yes.
that he's still got the Mighty Action X head on the top of the level 99 form.
Because it's just body armor at this point.
I don't know. Well, we'll see what happens.
Mighty Action
Oh yeah,
4K.
speaking of Gaim. Oh, never mind then.
Actually, hold on. Give me a sec. Oh, I meant to mention in that same article, because our notes got consolidated.
Yes.
Going down on the bottom right of the scan, we get more forms of other riders. Using this gadget here, which is apparently the Gadget Gear Dual Beta, as opposed to the Gadget Gear Dual that Paradox uses, this one comes with new forms for Brave and Snipe, which Tattle Fantasy and Bang Bang Simulation, which produces this form for Brave.
Does that look familiar?
It looks like Demushu from Gaim.
Yes.
It looks neat.
I love it. I fucking love it. And then if we go over here to see Snipe's Bang Bang Simulation form,
Ah! You ruined it!
he's a fucking battleship!
Suck my dick!
What?
How you?
Why?
I like it, actually.
No, it's too convoluted. It's convoluted. It's bulky.
I just like how they went
I
from...
like his hat.
Yeah, he's got an admiral hat!
Well,
The
they
point he
went from sniper to
Jet combat
to
to
naval
naval admiral.
combat.
I have a personal prejudice against bulky forms. I think when I think Rider, I think a sort of sleek aesthetic, like things like that.
The first one you watched was Kabuto, so I explained it.
Right? Like it starts off with that, and they're just like, "Fuck this bullshit!" Boom, I'm sleek now. My first Kamen Rider series focused around the idea of looking at a form like that and going, "Fuck this bullshit."
Cast off.
But,
And then getting bulkier again for the power-up forms.
Only slightly.
these
Just
are
a
power-up
tiny bit.
forms.
I just don't. Hopefully, those are weapons on his hands and not his actual hands.
I just
That kind of looks like a hand, but
I
who
look
knows?
at that first form and I'm just like, you're gonna follow it up with that?
But, yeah, so these forms that each of them use are accessed using the same gadget, so we could see a situation where our little rivals Hero and Taiga are forced to share. Or maybe they'll make two of them. Who the fuck knows?
Probably later on, one of them will prove themselves worthy of a second one, and therefore they'll be able to work together as they should, but they'll have to work together as like a switching unit so that they can like get to know one another and become super duper best friends.
Maybe they join forces because, you know what, we both fucked up in the past. Let's put that aside.
Sure.
That would involve actual intelligence being shown by a Kamen Rider protagonist.
Well, we'll see. Next, some Zyuland scans. Blah, blah, blah. Most of this is just upcoming stuff, but the real interesting part is we get a sneak peek at Genis's final form, Shin Genis, which is actually showing up next week on the show, I believe.
It's not
Okay,
even his fun.
that's gigantic Guyver Baron.
Yeah, kind of.
I gotta say, I'm kind of
And, like,
disappointed.
to think it came from that right there to that.
Yeah, I gotta say, like, I still like his first form better. I was kind of hoping there'd be more to his, like, released form than this. He just looks like Metal Deboss.
I kind of like his wings, but
He's a beautiful butterfly.
But we already had that with Deboss.
Yeah, but
He's just Metal Deboss.
Yeah, but Deboss was a hand throughout most of Kyuranger. Think of that.
He was Kubia most of the time. That's a Dot Hack joke.
I recognized it. Oh, I remember. I remember.
So,
I
yeah.
remember.
Oh, yeah.
You
Hey,
did
you're
that.
still here. That's cool.
This guy knows where
There's
it's at.
also a silhouette of a new cannon, like down below right there. So chances are they're going to be using the zebra gun.
the censorship kid.
And apparently they're going to celebrate Christmas at Mario's.
Because it's going to be a clip show.
Hooray.
As per usual.
Yeah, clip show and then New Year's break.
Alright, next. We briefly touched on the reveal of the Kyuranger suits last week, and now we have some more information.
Oh!
First off, let's talk about the artwork that showed a close-up of Shishi Red's helmet.
Oh my god.
I really hope this is not... This is in the actual show and not just for effect on this poster. There's stars in his visor.
So I love these guys.
And what appears to be the reflection of what maybe the Megazord
Yes,
is.
that's the... Yeah,
Also,
that's Urano.
you can barely see it, but they do have the lips like the Zio outfits do.
Oh.
Kinda, yeah. And
I showed a friend of mine who is not into tokusatsu at all these suits, and he went, actually, that's really boss. Like, these suits are pretty inventive, and they're going to different places with this. They're not just using simple unitards and helmets and things like that anymore. They're really stepping up their game on their suit design. I mean, look at the black one. Look at that. Look at all these guys.
Yeah.
There's an orange ranger. There's a gold ranger right off the bat.
There's a female Green Ranger.
I like that.
Is that the first time? Or
Second
not
time.
the first time it's happened, but the first time one of those has
female
been
green?
a core member.
Yeah.
We had Mito Ninja during the Ninja, but that was only, and it wasn't exactly 100% a girl. It was a girl's body, but Kiwimon was possessing her, so that's debatable.
Unless we mentioned in the
Melee, you could kind of count, but not really.
Bangai Hero.
So anyways, looking at this wallpaper we got of all 9 full body shots, well, almost full body, I noticed something real interesting. The pink Ego Ranger has wings on her back. That's really cool.
Yeah. And then, okay, let's go over the generic poses. You got the, I wonder what's going on with pink. The, I'm the badass, but probably anti-hero silver. The generic gold, orange, and blue.
How can you say
stances.
generic orange? How
Generic
many orange?
red sitting there up
Yeah.
front, like,
The-
yeah!
Yeah, the
Red with the cool pose.
Red, like, yeah!
This is my morpher.
The black's like, I'm bulky this way.
Yeah, that's the thing. Let's talk about black. We have a huge, really buff guy as part of the core team. That's a big thing.
Sorry.
Usually
sorry.
the guys who are like thick and armored and buff are like the extra rangers.
I'm sorry. The big, bulky one is the Black Ranger.
He's Black Bull.
The tee I'm the Green Ranger. And then you have the I am the noble Yellow Ranger.
I find it
Green
funny
Ranger
that
was
you
super
said
small.
earlier your stereotypical gold and orange ranger.
Oh.
How many orange rangers?
Battle Corsac, Tokyo Rokugo,
uh,
Zuo Bado,
SPD0.
Really?
That kind of counts, but it was just a flashback or dream sequence.
Fantasy.
But there are there are not many orange.
No,
And then there's this one. So you can now make a 5-team of Orange Rangers.
Hooray.
That's actually really cool. I would love to be on that team.
I'm glad that, Toei's doing more orange.
I'm just excited that we have 9 Rangers at the start of the show.
I like orange. Sorry, that was.
No, that's fine.
Honestly,
tell us what you think about them.
I really.
Yeah.
I really, really, really like them. I like how they're very unique, but also clearly part of the same group. I mean, that's pretty obvious thing that all Rangers have. So.
Actually, I want to bring that up quickly, though, Emily.
Yeah.
Because you just brought up a good point. Yes, they are a Sentai, but with the 41st team, they're doing something different. They're giving them all they're giving all of them a unique, thing about them.
Isn't it also a thing where all the post-anniversary series have been 3-member teams?
No, actually, yeah.
I remember someone talking about that. And this...
Kyuranger,
Kyuranger,
Go-Busters, they all start off with 3. Wow.
And this time they tripled that.
Yeah, it's
you know what?
Oh, so you go.
Sorry. You know what? It's harkening back to what you were just saying. They're different, but they look like they're part of the same team. That's something that I've noticed with Sentai that kind of makes me feel kind of about it. You look at the suits, and yeah, they look like they're all part of the same team because they're all the same suit except for some interchangeable details. These suits are really, really different from one another. Like, you almost you don't feel like these people were all given their suits at once as to form a team. You feel like each of them had their suits beforehand and formed a team.
The only ones that I would really call noticeably different from the others is Black's, for obvious reasons because he's the bigger suit and he's got more armor. Gold because he's got riveted undersuit. A lot of people are thinking that he could be a robot because of that, but I don't think that's enough evidence.
Stag Buster.
And of course, Pink Ranger's wings.
No, but the detail, they're very complex in their details.
Mm-hmm.
They've got very elaborate detailings to them, and they're all very different from one another. They're not just recolors of one another. They've got enough variety between each of them that I kind of feel like each of you could have been your own independent hero, and you just formed a team because there were more people with your system.
Yeah.
So,
That's kind of where I look. That's kind of how I look at it.
Paul, please tell me that you're looking at the stars on the suit and the logo and also being reminded of Gem and the holograms like I am.
Truly outrageous.
I'm also
Truly,
looking at how
truly-
tiny the Green Ranger looks. And
I think that's just perspective.
yeah, being in the same
Standing
colors
next
as
to the
Yellow
giant-
Ranger, it just looks like "Don't talk to me or my son ever again."
Also,
Truly
having the
outrageous.
tiny green girl stand next to the giant black man.
but when these
I'm going to
suits-
call her Bean Sprout. Her new name is Bean Sprout.
when these new suits came out, I put it in our message chat oh my goodness, I finally realized why I love these so much. It's us.
There's so many casters.
Yes.
So many.
Too many casters, too many casters, too many casters.
Though we still win with over
Internet
24
reference.
casters.
I mean, we do technically have a caster of each of the colors here.
Yeah.
Do we have a taupe caster yet?
No, but I'm sure we could arrange for
Wait,
one.
a taupe caster or a dope caster?
Taupe caster. I am dope caster.
No, I was like, why not both?
He is green.
Yeah.
Anyways, what's next?
Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, we know when we were talking about X8 level 99,
Yeah.
looking at that suit, I wanted to name this episode Vidya Gains, because he got buff.
Nah, I like the actual one that we came up with.
Which was what? I didn't write it
Evan,
down.
what was the joke? Damn it, we lost the joke.
Haha! Now we have to name it
That's
Vidya
the
Gains.
title. Damn it, we forgot the joke.
Nope, moving on.
Our episode is now called Zip Soft Thud.
No. Kyuranger toy first quarter catalog scans.
Yay. Gimme.
So, interesting.
Wrist-mounted transformation devices.
Yes.
yeah.
Not only that, but it's called the DX Seiza Blaster, which is the transformation device for all 9. Also, it's a gun. So it starts out as a wrist mount, and then it like chucks off of them to become like their sidearm.
Gimme.
That's interesting. And then we go
Of course, the morpher comes with only the red Kyutama.
And then in the scan, we can see that there are going to be it's either Kyutama or Kyudama. I'm not 100% sure yet.
I'm gonna go with Kyutama.
We can see Kyutama of other constellations, like we see Cancer in pink, which is why some people apparently thought the Pink Ranger was Cancer instead of
We
evil.
see Cancer.
Yeah. Where's that pussy Cancer?
So
Oh, beat you!
So chances are those are gonna be like elemental attacks, and
Yeah. And then we see the Kyuza weapons, which we reported last week as being the Kyuza sword, Kyuza axe, and Kyuza spear.
Can you imagine a Cancer spell?
But what it turns out to be is it's basically a reimagined version of the Dengasher, where it's a 3 or 4 part weapon that configures into 9 different combinations to be unique weapons for each of the Rangers. I'm buying the shit out of this. So, Red Ranger gets a sword.
no shit.
Orange Ranger gets a spear, which is just like the sword with a little thin point notch at the end that flips out from the handle of the gun part. Blue gets a claw. Black gets the axe, surprising no one.
No.
Green gets a rapier.
Rapier.
Yellow gets a slasher, which is just a less fancy sword.
What's a rapier?
It's a fencing
A thin
sword.
sword.
Oh,
Yeah. Pink just gets the blaster, or gun, whatever. Silver gets the sickle mode. Gold gets a crossbow.
and then right beside them, you get the belt buckle, which comes with a green cute.
Yeah, and in the same magazine shot, we also see an ad for soft vinyl figures of all 9 Rangers.
Fuck that! I want figure arts of all of them.
I know, right?
If
but that's not happening.
Yeah,
Probably not.
because Sentai wasn't selling that well. Maybe if you didn't, make all of them Tamashi Web.
And next we got high quality scans of the Zords, which are called Voyagers, as we mentioned.
That's the magazine.
That is so
The
cool.
primary Megazord Kureno is formed from Red Lion, Blue Wolf, Black Taurus, Yellow Swordfish, and Green Chameleon.
Yellow swordfish.
He is a swordfish and proud of it.
But apparently they've decided to take a piece from the Zord Builder line of thinking and make all these Zords interchangeable.
So arms can become legs.
So he's Getarobo.
I'd like to see a swordfish foot.
So
There is one.
Yeah.
They actually show it off.
And then in this other scan, we can see images of the other 4 Ranger Zords, the Orange Scorpion, the Silver and Gold Robots,
Beetleborgs.
and the Pink Eagle.
Just saying, also, it's Getarobo.
Yeah. But no, when we first saw these catalog scans, I thought like, it's gonna be a pain in the ass to get like all the morphing devices. I'm like, oh wait, the Megazords come with all of them.
And as we can see from this one scan of the primary Zords, each of the Rangers' cockpits will be in their own Zords. They're not going to have a shared cockpit.
Also, they haven't done that in like forever.
I don't know.
That's pretty cool.
It's gonna split screen it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's because it's a magazine scan or
Not
toy
around.
catalog scan.
So based on that, I'm excited for Kyuranger. What do you guys think?
Yeah, finally I can get a mech with legs.
Well, I need a plot. What's a plot?
Oh, what's this? We have a bit of information about the plot as well.
Is that... Oh, can I read it? Can I read it?
Go ahead.
Yay! Earth has been taken over by invaders, with the universe under their frail... The tier...
Thrall.
Thrall, sorry, I can't read it from that far. Ichi, zoom in a bit. Thank you. The tears of the people awaken the 9 ultimate saviors, chosen by the Kyutama, and they are here for the galaxy's salvation. 9 different people with strong personas, the most powerful warriors, arrive here and now.
I wonder which one has Izanagi. Personas.
I think it rhymes with bread.
Yeah. As long as none of them have Mara, because that one's a giant demon penis.
Oh my god, our next caster needs to be Breadcaster.
Breadcaster.
Breadcaster!
Thick and crusty! Breadcaster!
Ew.
I agree, but I also agree.
So me and Ichi believe that, like, this is Like,
hey, look, a picture of me.
Hold on, before you wanted to say something about Kyuranger plot.
me and Ichi both agree on this. We hope the series starts off with the villains already taking over the planet, and it's like the whole entire planet's a wasteland.
Yeah, like, we don't want it to be just like fucking Megaforce where it's like, oh, and aliens have invaded, but they're actually just like chilling up in orbit.
No, make it like Sonic Set AM, where Dr. Robotnik is already taking over the planet.
Yeah, we need another fucking RPM like story.
You know what? Make it Star Wars.
We need Sonic's grandfather being roboticized and
Uncle.
forced to fight him.
It was
Uncle Chuck.
Fine.
But
Bitch.
no, fuck it. We need a Star Wars Sentai. Shit, I think that's what they're going for.
Oh my god! They're gonna fight the Empire!
Yeah!
Alright.
What's next?
Rebellion Sentai.
Oh yeah.
Skywalker Ranger.
That's so
Like a few months ago,
Oh look.
or last
picture
year,
of me.
we Super Sentai Artisan released the Dino Buckler, which is the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger Morpher. Took them a year later to announce, hey, we're gonna do the Dragon Rangers.
Yay.
That way you don't spend over $1,000 on eBay. Because seriously, this thing went over $1,000 on eBay.
Thank you for saying the same fact twice.
You're very welcome.
Orders open December 21st, but pricing and release date have yet to be revealed. Stay tuned.
I want a Dino Buckler with the Dragon Ranger.
With Japanese
It's gold,
sound effects.
Next.
Nice.
They're not quite Funko Pops, but in case you didn't have enough Mighty Morphin tiny figures to collect, Funko announced that they're releasing another line of collectible items for your shelves. Very tiny Funko Pop-like figures for all the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, including green and white, Rita, Goldar, and even a Putty.
Yep,
Yeah.
they're cute.
Patties.
More information will be coming soon.
Can I see a zoom in on the images that are there?
Oh, and Alpha.
Rita's face.
Don't forget Alpha.
Yeah, there's Alpha. Just chilling up on top.
Zordon! What do we do?
Oh, actually, Zoran is one of the figures as well. He's
Oh,
one of the
God.
exclusives. Because there are but there are two sets of exclusives apparently. I saw the screenshots on Facebook. I don't know where they are, but
I don't know, I don't see them.
one of them is a set. It's the Pint-Sized Heroes, the first one. One of them is a box that contains specific ones, which I believe are GameStop/EV Games here exclusives, and there are also ones that I believe are Target exclusives. And I think that one of the exclusive figures was Zordon.
Yeah, it does mention that there will be some information on exclusive variants coming.
Is it in a tube? I hope
Fucking
He
better
is in-
be.
He is in a tube, yes.
It needs to be in a
I
tube.
want it to be in a tube.
If he's out of the tube, he'll die.
Tubes.
Zordon, you can't leave us! Ever since you came into our life, you've been like a father to us all.
Next.
Deadbeat parents.
So I don't know for sure that these are accurate, but Shadowcaster forwarded us pictures of what probably could be the comic covers for the Power Rangers Cross DC comics.
Oh.
Oh, those are awesome.
So we got Red Ranger and Wonder Woman jumping off a mountain. We have Black Ranger and the Flash running around a white background. We have the Blue Ranger and Cyborg looking like they're in the rain. We have Green Lantern and Yellow Ranger with some sort of windy bird effect.
John. Wait a minute. That is John Stewart, Green Lantern, right, Evan?
Looks like it.
Yep.
Yeah, John Stewart, Green Lantern.
Is that green in Superman?
Yep, we have Green Ranger doing a flying kick towards Superman. And we have the Pink Ranger riding Batman as they descend upon a team of putties.
Also, it has
is the
been
dumbest
announced
thing
that
ever.
Lord Zed is the main villain in this crossover.
This is
Cool.
the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
I like the crossover. It's just I just don't like the artwork.
Well, we don't know for sure if these are real yet. But interesting if they are. Alright, next.
The thought of Tommy Oliver going one-on-one against Kal-El of Krypton is actually kind of funny to me.
Yeah. Speaking of Funko Pops, we actually did get information on a new Funko Pop coming very soon. It's Alpha 5.
Walmart exclusive.
He's adorable. And yes, Walmart exclusive. More info coming soon.
Ay, Zordon! I want that Funko Pop!
Oh, there's also an announcement of metallic variants of Red and Pink Rangers.
What's with Power Rangers and just getting metallic repaints?
Hello, Power Rangers had.
Metallic armor Rangers.
Don't you remember? Power Rangers had metallic armor.
Right, the
It
sparkles.
was so sparkly.
It was glittery and sparkle.
The Power Rangers were in a fix, and then they went metallics.
Oh my god. I make that joke weeks ago. You don't get a laugh. You make the joke.
I get a laugh.
Yeah.
I'll kill you both.
Alright, what's... Oh, movie toys.
New Power Rangers Lionsgate films. We got some pictures of the 5 Ranger figures, as well as the terrifying twisted monstrosity that dares call itself Alpha 5.
I like
him.
it.
He's
Fuck
like an
y'all.
alien robot hybrid.
Fuck all
I'm
y'all.
going to call it Alpha 3.5 at best from now on.
Die in a hole. I like it.
Kind of looks like
I will
E.T.
gladly die in a hole if it means we get rid of this.
It has E.T. hands.
It looks like the alien from Metal Slug 3. I'll say that as many times as I have to.
It's just squalling around, just like
Oh.
ay ay ay.
Also, I really hate... One thing that just gets on my nerves. Red Ranger gets a sword. Everyone else just gets a fist effect.
They get a
punch
fist of
fire
blue
effect.
jizz.
Yeah.
It's like...
Fist of toothpaste.
So does that mean we're not going to get, like, all the other signature weapons in this?
Fist of toothpaste?
That's what it just looks like a glob of fucking crest.
Hand of paste! Ah!
Brush your teeth!
Nice Digimon joke.
Thank you.
My name's Tooth Decay, and I'm here to kill you.
In case no one picked up on that, it was Hand of Fate.
Yeah.
We got it. Yeah.
Okay, just saying for the audience. Next. We got a new poster for the movie.
Poster number fucking 17!
What?
And
There have been 17 posters for this movie!
Weren't a bunch of them just like close-ups of the different Rangers?
yeah.
Yes.
Like nigga, what?
This one shows the Zords, mostly focusing on Sabretooth Tiger, and once again, I will say that I very much like the design of the individual Zords.
We also see the Ranger cockpit a bit with yellow.
Yeah. If you get in real close, you can see the little bump on the hump.
Yeah, you get the Sabretooth Tiger, Tyrannosaurus, Shadow Figure 1, Shadow Figure 2,
A
and
little
Pterodactyl.
pterodactyl action up there. There's obviously Serpentera up there.
Alright, next.
I'm serious, bro. Serpentera.
So, regarding the Lionsgate film, apparently we got confirmation that the movie will feature a remixed version of the Go-Go Power Rangers theme song.
Because
As
they'd
if-
be retarded not to.
As if the teaser trailer didn't make that obvious with the dun 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 dun
Can we just have
going
it
on in the background.
They could have ended it with that.
If anything, it needs to be like the end of Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows, where it was the original theme song but redone just really good.
No, it needs to be like the Speed Racer movie where they actually played the Japanese opening during the end credits.
Oh my god.
Did they?
Yeah!
No, what they did is they took the theme songs and like mixed them together.
No, I know, no, it's they did that too, but
Yeah.
no, there was both.
Oh yeah. It's been a
Just don't let Fallout Boys touch this. They already fucked up with Ghostbusters. Don't let them touch this.
Anyway. Next bit of Power Rangers info. Dino Charge complete season coming to DVD February 7th. For the suggested retail price of $19.98.
So, Pro,
Probably US.
it's all coming out on DVD. Con, it's coming out on DVD. Why no
Right.
Blu-ray?
Because it's Power
Because
Rangers.
the rest of them aren't on Blu-ray yet. That's
Super
why.
Samurai's on Blu-ray.
It is?
Yeah.
Well, that's garbage, so whatever.
It's
Right?
Greta Garbo.
But we
The
know
box-
that. But
the
we
bo-
know that they're filming in high enough quality to release this on Blu-ray. So why not put it out on Bluray?
The box looks
Because
cool.
they
at least.
don't think that it's going to sell well enough for them to spend the amount of money on Blu-ray.
Yep.
Okay, Paul said it best.
At least the box looks cool.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Power Rangers Dino Charge.
The fuck was that?
I have no
It's
idea.
Michael McDonald singing the Power Rangers Dino Charge.
Okay, next.
This happened weeks ago, but we never mentioned it. But 3 new Garo projects have been announced.
Garo!
Yes.
Good thing you're here for this.
Good! I love Garo! Tell me about the gold-suited dickweed.
Well, the first project is
He is a dick.
Kami no Kiba, This is a guidance side story featuring the Goldstorm character known as Jinga.
I don't know what that is.
Played by Decade!
Yeah.
Well, I do.
Yeah,
Yep.
No, I know.
next comes Garo, Gecko no
Tabibito.
Tabibito. It's this will be the next main story in the Garo universe.
Nice.
Though whether series or film remains unrevealed at the time of this writing.
So there's no synopsis, but it's going to be canon.
Yes. Last but certainly not least, a third season of the Garo anime has been confirmed. Sadly, no details about the new season are known yet.
Alright.
So, yeah.
Garo is alive and well.
I love Garo.
Well,
it's a refreshing breath of fresh air if you want to see some titties in your toku.
Actually, Paul, did any of us ever tell you? Garo is getting a legit DVD over here.
That's awesome. I want to buy that.
Super form Garo.
No, that's his Megazord.
No.
Kansei! Garo!
That's actually his character's name. Yeah. No. And there's Zero, his sidekick.
In which he's getting another miniseries.
As long as you're not
Yeah,
Zero
he
the
had a
Wing Knight.
series too. Yeah.
No, he's getting another miniseries. Just
goodness.
Garo. If you're not a part of the first season, you're lost.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Next.
No, but like I said, it's great when you want to see titties in your toku. Occasionally.
Another hero that starts with the letter G. Gavan is here. Yeah.
Gavan! Would you catch it on Gavan?
Close enough.
Yeah.
Kenji Oba, who played the original Retsuichi Joji, will be returning to reprise his role.
Fuck yeah.
Damn straight.
As per the following article, we actually get both Gavans in this movie, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be the first time.
And because this is Gavan versus Ranger, of course, we're getting Toru Inada and Mako Ihino reprising their roles as Kruger and Swan.
Fuck yes.
And joining this movie as Secretary Sophie is Ryoko Yui.
Huh. Oh, she's probably a part of the part of the space sheriff.
Apparently, she is Gavan's newest assistant.
Well, what happened to Shelley?
I don't know.
Chili?
Oh, she's probably working with her dad.
She's older Gavan's assistant, not younger.
Why is it that the older Gavan gets, the younger his assistant is?
Gee, I wonder.
Because he's a male.
Just to make that joke. Also, one of the main antagonists have been confirmed for the film, which none of you know, but I know. His name is Mad Gallant, in which he's from a completely different Metal Hero series. But fuck it, that outfit looks badass.
Okay,
I
that looks cool.
can explain an answer to your previous question as to why his assistant consistently gets younger with each season. I'm pretty sure that the Gavan system actually has a side effect of the person who uses it has extreme onset erectile dysfunction. and like you've got to continuously put someone younger in front of him so that he can continuously overcome that and get it up, because obviously Gavan is powered by boners. Obviously Gavan is powered by boners. Like, I'm not wrong. If you're gonna try to tell me I'm wrong, I'm just gonna sit here and cross my legs and my arms and go, fuck you.
I'm just reading this paragraph about Mad Gallant, and apparently he is the son of a character named Satan Gorth.
Oh, so he's the Boba Fett. He is basically
You mean Jango Fett?
No. Jango Fett was the original Mad Gallant, and now his son is taking over his title. So it's a Jango Boba Fett
yeah,
kind of
sorry,
thing.
I had that backwards. I don't Star Wars. Alright, so...
But you could.
Also starring in this movie is Hiromi Sakimoto, who played Yuya in Gaim. As well as Minami Tsukui, who played Yoko in Gaim. Hiromi will be in the Space Squad movie, and Minami will be in the Girls in Trouble side special.
Yeah.
And the movie's narrator has been confirmed to be Hiroshi Kamiya of Ranger.
That's that guy.
I knew you'd like that. Gavan vs. Ranger Space Squad will be premiering in Japanese cinemas June 17th of next year.
Oh my god. December 3!
The movie's narrator is Vetsubo Sensei.
Who?
Right?
Isn't that Tomoko Sugita? Oh, no.
Oh.
Anyways,
Yeah!
Garo, take over.
It's a new Ultraman orb form.
It's like if Ultraman was.
Because
used
fuck
like
that
the
Belial
Robotron.
form we talked about a couple months ago. Now we have one that's even buffer.
Yes, it is a combination of Ultraman
Hey.
Dyna Strong type and Ultraman Tiga Power type. It is called Ultraman Orb Strong.
Power strong.
Yeah, Power Strong.
Ultraman or Roid Rage.
Ultraman Orb.
No, Ultraman Orb. Oh yeah!
Pretty much.
Thick as fuck.
It's like Hulkbuster if it was an Ultraman.
Pretty much.
No, I love
It's
the
hard
design.
being this
It's like
small.
Ultraman Zip Soft.
Nice.
Alright. Alright. I mentioned this 2 weeks ago, but that
Now
was
look at
based
it.
on clunky subs. But in which now it's actually been translated.
Ultraman Orb has yet another origin form.
Yes, but it's not called Origin like I mentioned. But it is called Ultraman Origin the First.
It's
God
the,
damn it.
It's the super origin.
Yes. In which the series will be premiering December 26th this year. And will be running for 12 episodes.
Cool.
Nobody
You
cares, Gar.
fuckers. And of
Nobody
course,
cares, Gar.
with every new Ultraman orb form, there's gotta be a vinyl figure for this. Which sucks for me, because I just bought like the first 5 of them, and only one of them has shown up so far. But no, this one will be ranging for 600 yen, and will be released December 29th, 2016.
Yay.
I gotta get it. Again, like I mentioned 2 weeks ago, there is going to be a new Ultraman Retsuden. But this time, the focus will be on Zero and only Zero.
Oh, good.
Because if you scroll down, Ichi, the list will be for the 2009 Mega Monster Battle Ultra Galaxy. We talked about that this year. Ultra Galaxy Gaiden, Ultraman Zero vs. Dark Clop Zero. Ultraman Zero the Movie, Revenge of Belial. Ultraman Zero Gaiden, Killer of the Beastar. Ultraman Saga, Ultra Zero Fight, and Ultraman Ginga S the Movie, Showdown the 10 Ultra Warriors. Not only that, but there will also be a mini series called
Ultra Fight.
Ultra Fight Orb, which hopefully Crunchyroll picks this up. That way I can see that.
Which, of course, is running with Amazon Prime.
Son of a bitch.
There you go.
Yeah.
Sons of bitches.
More information on the movie for Ultraman Orb, in which Ultraman Zero and Ultra 7 will be showing up in the movie.
So, father and son.
Yes.
Is that it for this one?
Yeah.
And finally,
And thanks to Emily, I found out about this, but the Ultraman Ginga S movie that I mentioned is getting the dub, and the Ultraman X movie is getting the sub, and will be in theaters,
dub.
English dubbed,
Yeah.
in January of next year. In which, as we scroll down below, there are trailers for these dubs.
Oh god.
Not so bad, but God, no, just no.
I'm Ultraman.
Is it like Tiga bad?
Or what?
No, it's not Tiga bad, but it still just doesn't feel right.
I don't think there's a right way for them to do that.
I also just don't like how it's like, oh, let's, let's change the title. Because in which, well, not really change the title, but basically they Romanized it to be in English lettering.
Sounds right.
Yeah. So that's it for news.
Hooray. That was a lot of news this week.
Yeah, that was a lot of news this week.
Thank you all for joining us, and we'll hear you on the podcast proper.
Thank you.